Hello everyone, welcome back to a professional match of StarCraft 2. Today is time for the best of 5 series of ZERG vs ZERG, a first on my channel, where in game number 1 we find ourselves on the map Dragon Scale. Here we have none other than, guess what, Serral, the Dark Knight, the finisher, and his opponent, none other than RagnaroK. RagnaroK in the Norse mythology is the end of the world, where Loki, Thor, is going to die. Let's see if RagnaroK, also known as the normal ZERG, has what it got to destroy Serral. Serral, the best player of the world. In 2023, this game, these 5 matches were played at Katowice, and as usual, my name is Keanu. I'm going to find out together with you who did what, who won, what shenanigans were played. I'm very excited because ZERG vs ZERG means a lot of micro action everywhere. These are 2 of the best ZERG players in the world, if not the best, and probably they are going to try to outpace each other. IEM is going to be high. A lot of Zerlings probably are going to go back and forth, and always there's going to be a lot of mind games. Because StarCraft, it's real-time strategy. That means you have to be very fast, very fast in real time. It's more like dynamic, fun to watch chess. What units we are going to produce, where the timings are perfect. Look at these 2 hatcheries, almost in the same time. The second, if not millisecond. And what I would like to say before we go into action, because action is going to start ASAP, a big thank you to the newest members of my channel, to Claude, to Diego, to Eric, Matthew, Sylvie, Philippe, Brice. Thank you very much for subscribing. This means a lot for me, and is going to help YouTube spread this wonderful game to more and more people. This is how the algorithm works. So perfect timing now with the second hatchery. Both players finished it, and already we have the queens. And immediately, as soon as look, they are already searching metabolic boost. This is important because it allows Zerlings to run faster. 2 queens, one from here, just to create the perfect wall of here. And the Zerlings are on their way. And his opponent, let's see, Serral. Is Serral Zerlings ready? Are they ready? Yes. So both players sending to scout, first of all, to know the timing. Yeah, good luck. 2 Zerlings trying to kill a hatchery. not going to happen. Let's see, RagnaroK. Yeah, trying the same tactics. No, it does not work like this. So this is a cool map. It's a big map, allows for a lot of interesting movements. Why not even some long games? And so far, we are both creating a wall off with a bailing nest. Yeah, bailing nest here as well, standard opening. And Zerlings are going to run amok in all directions. Look at them. Now in terms of income, pretty similar, but Serral has a slight advantage. When Serral has an advantage, he is going to make good of it. Now he's already attacking, trying to be annoying. With this bunch of Zerlings, here it's a matter of numbers. Let's see now. Already 2 bailings. And 2 for RagnaroK. And perfect detonation. Bailing versus bailing. Nice one. And now Serral in the mineral line. This is not a good sign. That means more drones are going to die. And morphing another bailing. 2 of them. Let's see if these bailings are going to kill even more drones. Yeah, this one. Yeah, excellent. Now the advantage is 5 drones more for Serral. This does not seem too much, but it is, trust me. 5 drones and also the lost mining time. This will create a big difference overall. Look, almost 2000 for Serral for a moment versus 1100, something like this. So that's a lot. Already here we have research in the evolution chamber. Zerlings going in all directions. Guys, slow down. It's hard for us to be everywhere in the same time. Let's see where NPM. Around 500, 600 for Serral, 400 for RagnaroK. So Serral is clicking like a madman. Average 600. Wow. Now let's see the micro games here. This is epic. Look at Zerlings everywhere. So ideally is to detonate bailing on a whole group of Zerlings, but this is not possible. Yeah, picking a drone here, a drone there. Oh, this is bad for RagnaroK. Very bad. Because Serral is able to have this economic advantage for a long time now. And the APM of Serral is going up, 610. Wow. This is the average. Wow. This is a highly intensive game. Both for your mind and for your fingers. Let's see what this player's move is going to be next. So yes, we did playing with Zerlings and Bailings. Now we need to go to the next level. And what do we have here? Roaches. This is the next level that I'm talking about. Does RagnaroK has his own roaches? Yes. So perfect timing for both players. And ground carapace level 1, it's almost done for Serral, and missile attack for RagnaroK. Now Serral is going to try a push. I don't know if he is going to do too much. RagnaroK has the advantage of the defender. That means he can defend reinforced way easier than Serral, because Serral needs to bring units from the other side of the map. But who knows, maybe he's going to be able to pull it. Queens are here as well. Yeah, more and more roaches are coming. And Serral needs to go back. His roaches have low energy, but if you take them back for a strategic withdrawal, they can recover health, so this is very important. Now, a lot of Zerlings. Oh, he tries to do something with them. Unfortunately, Zerlings versus roaches are not that good. No, it's suicidal for them to attack roaches. No, these are very good fast units, but dealing with other Zerlings, with drones, or just to create a buffer between higher tier units. Yeah. One roach, not bad, not good. Depends. Yeah, let's look at the income. Serral still has an advantage. No. Now RagnaroK has an advantage with 52 drones versus 51. But Serral has the bigger army. 78. A lot of roaches. So Serral is ready for another push. Revengers are here. No, apparently RagnaroK is the one that is attacking. So obviously we know who has the bigger army. Let's see the micro of RagnaroK if it's good enough. And what do we have here? A counterattack. This lonely Revenger is going to die, transforming the roach into a Revenger just to keep it alive a little bit longer. And now this is where the main action is going to happen. Yeah, trying... Oh, perfect surround from Serral. RagnaroK, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's nothing you can do. Perfect surround. Probably Serral is going to go on the attack. No need. Serral is the winner of the first game. RagnaroK realized he has 0 chances for a comeback. Let's go to game number 2. 3, 2, 1. Now let's see game number 2. We had a very intensive first match where Serral proved why he is the champion, why he is known as the finisher. Now in game number 2 we find ourselves on the map Royal Blood. Is it going to be like this? Some Royal Blood is going to be split? Who knows? My name is Keanu. As usual, I'm going to find out together with you who is going to win, who is going to do what. So spawning here is none other than Serral, and in the opposite direction, RagnaroK. First intensive match, I expect the same here. Let's see if they are going to use the same tactics. If they are going to try to outwit with some shenanigans or something. New. Standard second hatchery? Yes, for both. In the same time. So they know their timings. This is a big map. Allows for a lot of interesting things to happen here. Thank you for watching, remember to subscribe, and let's see these two overlords passing next to each other. Are they going to spot each other? No. They have no idea. In the meantime, the second overlord is going, now they are going to meet, probably. Are they going to discuss something? Are they going to stay for a chit chat? Oh, brother overlord. Yes, brother overlord. Yeah, now they see each other. When I play sometimes this game, I find myself in an interesting situation because I play random, just for the fun of it, and if my opponent is also random, when I see his overlord, I'm like, haha, ZERG. Now he's going to rush me probably with a lot of zerlings, some bailings, and I need to create a wall off and so on. So there are a lot of mind games, because if you spend too much money on your army, then your economy is going to suffer, and vice versa. It's hard to get a balance, and these two players are both exceptionally good at the game, and I love to cast Serral's games. And now RagnaroK has a lot of potential. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cast RagnaroK as well in the near future. So let's see, perfect timing for both of them. So far we are expecting 4 queens, and metabolic boost also search in the spawning pool. And already we have 2 zerlings on search, and 2 zerlings from the opposite direction. They are like scouts units, very light infantry units. Hey, you are supposed to fight, not to just go next to each other. But what do? The queen is already here. It's like she knows the timing. The other one is coming. Look how slow they move out of creep. Wall off here with the bailing nest. And let's see, same here with the bailing nest. And with 2 zerlings and a 3rd hatchery for both players in the same time. So this is very good when you see they are greedy. That means probably this game is going to be a little bit longer. In the previous game, Serral was able to have a perfect surround. Nothing that RagnaroK could have done to continue the game. It will just be a slow death for him. If he could have played like for a couple of minutes more, but 0 chances. At this level, you got to know when you have to give up. Now scouting is very important for both players. Trying to have map awareness. Under attack. Look at the bailings going. Well, they are very good against a bunch of zerlings, not against only one. The queen is here creating a perfect wall off. Yeah, they just try to find an opening to create some economic damage, and as far as it seems so far, RagnaroK is the one who is more aggressive. Perfect wall off for RagnaroK as well on the Royal Blood map. These are very good players. They both started in the same time in 2011. RagnaroK is 26, Serral 24. So not a big age difference. And we are going to see more of them in the future. Usually you play this game up until you are around 30 years old, even more. So we are going to be 2 of my favorites. Serral already is. RagnaroK, you are on my list. Now this tiny zerling, why did you kill him? Now action happening everywhere. More scouting, but probably soon we are going to have the timing with roaches. Look at them here. Where do you go? Nice special effects. The queens are here. Queens are very important. Army value favoring Serral slightly. It's not that a big difference. But RagnaroK has way more workers, so he's playing the greedy game. With these zerlings, he's just keeping Serral in his base. But as I said, you have more minerals, but who knows? Is your macro good enough? APM favoring RagnaroK now. So Serral, after the first decisive win, did he took it a little bit too casual? So far both players are very good. Overall 107 for RagnaroK, 105. Perfect 111 for both. And Serral is marching, trying to see, but it takes a long time. And what? Where was an opening? Queen, what are you doing? The queen is dead. Oh, this is very bad. Very bad for Serral. So lost mining time, some probes. And now his reinforcements are going to be late. Let's see this round, if it's going to be enough. Yeah, good detonation with the bailings. Is Serral going to do it? Let's see. Pulling the drones, RagnaroK, you are in trouble. But the reinforcement roaches are coming. And now the spine crawlers are joining the fight. Yeah, I believe RagnaroK is going to survive this attack. Yeah, Serral realized it. And he withdraw his units. That was an intensive. So look at the spine crawlers coming to their brothers to help. Too late. It takes them a long time to settle in. But good defense. Excellent RagnaroK. Serral now has to try something else. Here we have some gold patches of minerals, which are way more productive than the blue ones. And overall, the army of RagnaroK now is bigger. In terms of worker, they are even, 51-52. So this was at least a partially successful attack. Whenever you are able to reduce your opponent's drones number. And now RagnaroK is the one that is trying a push with roaches. Is this going to be successful? Apparently he has more. But another surround like in the previous game. What? Serral again? Wow, very nice round. So this is why it's important to have a bunch of Zerglings around the map. You pull them back for defense, and that was a perfect defense here. Now RagnaroK is trying, RagnaroK 2.0, trying again the attack? No. Just posing here. Let's see what is he up to something? Oh, what do we have here? A Spire and missile attack level 1. That means RagnaroK is going to go with air units. A lot of Mutalisks probably. And does Serral has what it takes to defend? No spore crawlers whatsoever, just a bunch of queens. Oh, that's big. Now he's spotting it. Now with the overseer. But it's a little bit too late. Just now. So now Serral is in alert mode. Look at them going. Mutalisks are very fast units. They are not very beefy, but they can do a lot of damage just by killing some of the overlords. They prevent you for building more units, supply blocking you. And now they literally have free range. A lot of damage the Mutalisks are doing without being able to do anything against them. So is Serral going to be able with this push to do something? I don't see how. Here we have a spine crawler. Mutalisks are starting to kill. 2, 1, 1, 0. Yeah. Maybe you have more roaches, but what do you do against air units? What do you do, Serral? Nothing you can do. Now the Mutalisks are all killing something. 3 kills on this one. So RagnaroK apparently is going to be able to survive. He has the home advantage. Reinforcements are coming way faster. And these Mutalisks are relentless. They do so much damage. Look at them harassing. This is free kill. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you have some queens and Hydralisk. Hydralisk are now researching their upgrades. But Mutalisks are very fast units. There aren't that many of them. I would love to see more, like 10. Missile attack level 2 already. Wow. So these are very good players. Hydralisk are very good. They can shoot like small darts from a distance. And now RagnaroK has a bunch of Ravengers as well. destroying these rocks to create another path of avenue for us around. It's easy to defend here on this ramp. Now let's see if RagnaroK is able to go on the attack, or he's just going to wait for Serral. In the meantime, army value, we have a slight advantage for RagnaroK, increasing a little bit. Units lost, favoring RagnaroK, so not a good deal. This Mutalisk are still here. Yeah, nothing they can do. There are too many Hydralisks, but at least they are able to keep Serral in his base. Like if you move with his Hydralisk, who is going to defend you? We have a Sporkler just in the main base, nothing here. And this is where the income is coming. But while Serral has 3 bases, guess what? RagnaroK already has the 4th one. So his income advantage is going to increase. 2,300 versus around 2,000. Yeah, let's see this engagement. This is going to be the last engagement. Splash damage everywhere from the corrosive bio. Serral is going to survive. Yes, perfect split from Serral. And now RagnaroK is on the defense. He is running home. Yeah, the corrosive bio is keeping Serral's units at bay. As I said, these Mutalisk are here, trying to do as much damage as possible. Now is Serral going on the attack. Perfect army size, 120 it was for a second for both of them. So the army are pretty equal. Now let's see if Serral is going to be able to break RagnaroK. Is he going to finish? Is he going to go into the history of the best ZERG player of 2023? Or the new kid, RagnaroK? Obviously RagnaroK is not new, but not well known. Perfect concave here. Look at the concave, coming from 2 different angles. But RagnaroK defense is also spotless. Attacking at the home front of Serral, defending at home. Wow. The reign of Serral is over in game number 2. RagnaroK with a decisive defense was able to win this. Let's go to game number 3. Now, game number 3 between Serral and RagnaroK. We are finding ourselves on the map Gressvan. Let's see who is going to win. If this map is going to bring good fortune and luck to Serral or to RagnaroK. RagnaroK here spawning in the top corner, Serral in the bottom corner. It's an interesting map. Let's see who is going to take advantage of it. We had an intensive second match. RagnaroK was able to win. He had more economy. He played the macro game and he won. Serral was at one point able to have a comeback, but I don't know what happened. Probably the Mutalisk also was a big factor. Now let's see who is going to win. Game number 3. Are they going to try some shenanigans? Something interesting? In game number 1 we had the standard Zerlings and Roaches. Now in game number 2 we saw Mutalisk. Let's see what game number 3 is going to bring to us. We are not going to underestimate none of the players. So I'm not going to predict who is going to win. I have no idea. I like to find out together with you. I think it's like boring if I've seen the game before and then just pretend. It's better to see for me and for hopefully for you. But if you are watching this channel, that means you like as well to find out together with the caster. Slowly these overlords are trying to see what is happening on the map. This is Serral's point of view, this is RagnaroK, and this is our point of view. Now look at them meeting. Hey guys, stay for a coffee, for a tea. Make peace, not war. Now standard opening so far with queens. Let's see who is going to be brave enough to attack. What I found out more about these two players casting the first two games is that they have perfect timings. And they have similar play styles. So they didn't try any cheats, they didn't try any shenanigans. The Mutalisk was nothing that unusual. When your opponent has a lot of roaches, obviously if you have air units, you have an advantage. Now these two Zerlings, they haven't learned from the previous game that it's impossible for them to kill a hatchery. And probably RagnaroK is going to try the same. With these two, are they going to fight? Yes. Fight, boys, fight. Look at them jumping around like small kangaroos. Now this Overlord here to spot any movement. The map awareness of RagnaroK is a little bit better. Now let's see, in terms of army and workers, pretty similar. No serious advantage. In terms of income, pretty similar. So these are very, very, very good players, to say the least. If not exceptional good. Extraordinary, phenomenal. I don't know too many words. That's it. Now, a bailing nest already done. Bailings are very, very good when they have to deal with a bunch of Zerglings that are attacking in mass. For Zerg, the more the better. This is the main rule. The bigger your army is, if it's the same army, the same composition, you are more likely to win. If you have a decent micro. And this Zerling, now perfect walling, wall off with a roach warren, with an evolution chamber, and with a bailing nest, and the queen here for good measure. Now non-stop action everywhere. Zerlings are going amok. Trying to find out what your opponent is doing is crucial. If you know, you can prevent. If you can prevent, you can win. Yeah, these are sacrificial Zerlings. We just go into the opposite corner just to scout information. Zerg race do not have the luxury of Terran that can see from a distance with a scanning. They literally have to send soldiers like this one. Look at him going. And immediately spotting there are roaches on the map. But guess what? I'm pretty sure we are going to find roaches for RagnaroK as well. So bailing already here, trying. Is he going? Nah, not a big deal. So bailings are very good when we have to deal with drones, especially. A bunch of bailings in a mineral line, that's it, game over. I casted the game with Terran versus Zerg. The Zerg was able to flood the mineral line with a couple of bailings and game over. Didn't matter who is playing against who, it's nothing you can do. If bailings have an opening and they take advantage of it, that's it, you are dead. Economically speaking, and if economically speaking you are dead, that means you are really, really dead. In terms of upgrades, both players are working on them. More RagnaroK than Serral. He has missile level 1. In terms of spending, pretty much the same. So this is an oversaturated hatchery. Not good at all. Now sending here the overseer. Yeah, it's important to send overseers from time to time. And now Serral is on his way. Go Serral, go. Look at the roaches without the creep spread, how slow they are. This is why players in Zerg vs Zerg do not try to use the creep spread like when they play against Terran or Protoss. They keep the creep just in between their bases to be able to reinforce better, not to allow your opponent to have a highway to attack you. Now in terms of army, RagnaroK has an advantage and he's trying to take advantage of it. Sending his roaches for the first attack. Immediately spotted by Serral. That is why it's important to have overseers and overlords everywhere. Now we are going berserk. Let's see if Serral can defend this. He has a home advantage. And RagnaroK is doing it. Yes. Kiting against all the roaches, not a good sign. More reinforcements are coming. So is RagnaroK going to be able with one push to kill Serral? I don't think it's that easy. And again with the Mutalisk. Why not? If it works once, why not? There is nothing to defend. So the workers are in big problem. Nothing. The queens were killed by the roaches. And now the Mutalisk are going back home for the defense. So Serral realized he has to go with his roaches on the attack. Otherwise the Mutalisk would have killed a lot of workers. So sometimes the best defense is offense, to sacrifice. Now a couple of... no, what? Hydralisks are dying, yeah, you need more. Yeah, you have one spore crawler, but it's not enough. Hydralisks are good, but they are good when there are more of them. You need a bunch of them to be able to defend. So excellent. Now killing some of the overlords. Excellent tactic. Overlords are not cheap, they are 100 minerals that you could have spent on something else. And also if you kill all the overlords, you lose your map awareness. You have no idea what is happening. So Serral is in big trouble right now. If you need to build overlords. Now RagnaroK preparing for a second attack. I don't know, I don't think Serral can withstand another attack. RagnaroK is almost maxed out, 199 maxed out. Serral 145. Serral is getting everything he got here for this engagement. This is going to be the decisive battle. Wow. Is RagnaroK going to do it? It's going to be 2 versus 1 against Serral? Wow. Yeah, Mutalisk are not that great against roaches. Now the Mutalisk are here and GG, RagnaroK 2 versus 1 against Serral. Who would have thought this? Let's go to game number 4. 3, 2, 1. Now game number 4. Apparently RagnaroK did the same thing like in game number 2. In game number 3 he used Mutalisk. And he had an economic advantage that allowed him to max out way before Serral. And with a bigger army, more economy, he was able to defeat the finisher. That was totally unexpected. Now let's see in game number 4 if Serral has what it got to have a comeback, or if RagnaroK is going to win game number 3 as well. This is a big map. It's an ancient cistern and it has a lot of minerals, so allows you for a long game. Standard opening so far. A spawning pool here just to prevent some of the zerglings if they are inside your mineral base to go around. And Serral here in the top right corner. Is he going for a... yes, already we have a second hatchery for him. And no hatchery for RagnaroK. That's suspicious. So in all 3 games they had the second hatchery in the same time, both players. So RagnaroK, I don't think this is a mistake. What is going on here? Is he going to try a push? So RagnaroK obviously is... what? An all-in? I cannot believe this. What? Okay, at this level, this I expect in the... look here, I expect this, but when I play... what do you have here? on Artosilope. Artosilope, like an antelope by an alien. So what? Rush already spotted by Serral. Now Serral with evolution chamber, spawning pool, creating a wall of. Now this is what? Creating spine crawlers inside Serral's base? Is this like an insult or something? Wow. Wow. This I did not expect at this level. Like, okay, if I do this in Bronze League, it's totally normal. But right now, at Katowice 2023 quarterfinals, and the Queen is here. Wow. This Porco is dead. And what? Serral in 2 minutes? Wow. The gamble of RagnaroK was not successful. Let's go to game number 5. Wow. So, game number 5 on the map Altitude. This game is going to decide who is the best ZERG in the world. Is it going to be Serral, the undisputed champion, or RagnaroK? We are going to find out together. The last game was a Bronze League level, if I can say so. So RagnaroK pulled all his drones and a couple of Zerglings. That was interesting. Obviously the gamble didn't pay off. It was unsuccessful. Let's see if game number 5 is going to be more serious. So having an advantage, RagnaroK felt he was going to be cheeky and try to cheese Serral, but it didn't work by far. So that was funny to say the least. Second hatchery, again, perfect timing. So I realized something is off. Obviously I'm seeing this for the first time together with you, so thank you again for watching with me. It was something unusual to see 3 matches where they both had the same timing for the hatchery, for the second one, and suddenly nothing, no hatchery. So I was like, whoa, oh, what is going on? This map look nice. Look here, the winter is coming. This lake dividing the map, and this patch of juicy minerals with a Zenega tower. Nice. Now this is a map that allows for long games. Who is going to win? I cannot wait. I have to wait for just a couple of minutes. Now, standard opening with a spawning pool here. Both players equal in timings, 20-20 for both, 19 workers. Same income. But pretty soon the games, Hunger Games, are going to start with a lot of micro. But this is a huge map. It takes a long time for Zerlings to go into the opposite direction. And usually what is happening, they split the map into, like, one player has the upper map, the other one the bottom map. And then they just try to see who has a better, more efficient army. Now the 2 Zerlings are going to go to search for their opponents. Yeah, let's see if Serral Zerlings are on time. Where are Serral Zerlings? Look at them going into the water. Now we are all clean, ready to fight. Greedy third hatchery for Serral. Good. Here is the first engagement, the first blood. Yes, nothing serious here. Just trying to see each other. The third hatchery for RagnaroK as well. There is always like a happy Zerling that is trying to show off to the Queen of Blades that he is able to challenge his opponent, hatchery. Now, are they going to try any shenanigans? For game number 2 and game number 3, Serral had to deal with Mutalisk, and he was in a little bit of a trouble. He tried to have only as many roaches as possible, and what do you do against air units? Nothing. So was he able to survive? Yes, with only 12 health. Good for him. Now Serral is streaming a lot of Zerglings. So Serral is very, very aggressive right now. Are they good? Are they going to be able to achieve anything? Yeah, good detonation. Another good detonation here. So interesting. Serral is attacking, surrounding the queen. It would be nice, but more Zerglings are coming. So putting pressure, and while he's doing this, he's expanding. Serral has a little bit of an edge. In terms of APM, he used to have a little bit higher. Now, what happened? Is Serral tired? At one point in a previous game we had 600 APM for Serral. Now only 400 versus 500 for RagnaroK. So this is a very intensive match. These are the quarterfinals from Katowice 2023. So it's a brand new game that we are watching. This ramp is very cool. Now I'm surprised they didn't took any of the Zenaga towers to spot. Yeah, this one is taken by RagnaroK. And here is an engagement. Nothing decisively so far. 16 versus 23 in terms of army is not that a big difference. Denying some of the timing of the time. Whoa, excellent. Now Serral has an economic advantage, 49 versus 41. Is he going to be able to take advantage of it? Capitalize on it? Let's see. Now RagnaroK is on the attack. He has the bigger army, 41 versus 28. Sending these two bailings on a mission. Kamikaze mission. ZERG versus ZERG are very intensive matches. Action everywhere. The mobility of the swarm. Yeah, trying this angle. Now Serral is already here with a bunch of roaches and bailings. Both players have good map awareness because of so many Zerglings. This is Serral's point of view. This is RagnaroK's point of view. So yes, we have full map awareness, but we also have a good map awareness. Now Serral, what are you going to do against RagnaroK? Or better say RagnaroK, what are you going to do against Serral? Bad boys, what you gonna do? When Serral comes for you. Now trying to find a better engagement position. It's not easy. The timing, small details are making a huge difference. Now RagnaroK is increasing his army size. And is he going to try for a push? Yes, with a lot of bailings. Roaches as well. Let's see if this attack is going to be successful. Serral spotted, trying to create a concave here. The concave of Serral is very good, but let's see if numbers. There is less micro here, just a matter of swarm versus swarm. Good bailing detonation. And is RagnaroK going to win against Serral? Does he got a chance here with this push? The army size are pretty equal. 42 versus 48, slightly an advantage. Now Revengers, when you have, and RagnaroK decisively won against Serral, 3 versus 2. Thank you for watching, remember to subscribe. Keanu over.